What's going on, guys? Welcome back to hashtag GSM for GM Season 3, Episode 31 here today in WWE 2K24 MyGM mode. I'm Graham GSM Matthews. Hope you guys are doing well and having an awesome one. As you probably know, at the end of every episode, after we preview the show, watch a match, we then book the following show. Whenever a show is too long that we watch, normally pay-per-views, like last week's Backlash pay-per-view, I don't have a chance to do that, so I just went ahead and booked the show for this week after we got done last week, and I just didn't record it. So you didn't really miss much, just really my thinking process for why we were going to do what we were going to do this week. So we are going to open the show with JEY USO and Baron Corbin, extending their rivalry in an Extreme Rules match, our first Extreme Rules match in a while. We've had fucking no-holds-barred matches and shit like that. It's essentially the same thing, obviously, but a formal Extreme Rules match, first one in a while, we're doing on tonight's show to kick things off. We will be watching that match, by the way. Bray Wyatt addresses the audience in his first promo on SmackDown as the new Intercontinental Champion, winning the belt from Braun Breaker at Backlash, and a triple threat also involving Tyler Bate. Speaking of which, Braun Breaker blames Tyler Bate for him losing his Intercontinental Championship. He wants revenge tonight against Tyler Bate one-on-one. Tegan Nox calls out Becky Lynch after winning her match against Bayley at Backlash. She wants a piece of Becky Lynch before Becky can, get back in line for a shot at the WWE Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss will take on Gigi Dolan one-on-one. I believe that's her first singles match here on the show since joining SmackDown. I think it is, actually. No, she beat Tegan Nox, actually, a couple weeks back. But she takes on Gigi Dolan tonight. Roxanne Perez calls out Bianca, who beat her for the WWE Women's Championship at Backlash. And then in the main event, CM Punk wrestles his first match as a member of the SmackDown roster on SmackDown. He had his in-ring debut at Backlash, and he beat Roman Reigns. Tonight, Punk takes on Sami Zayn for the first time ever in the main event. Obviously, Sami Zayn is the WWE Champion. We'll see what's in store. Sami Zayn, the new WWE Champion, beating Ilya Dragunov, sending him packing from SmackDown. I wanted to trade Dragunov for someone else, and we fucking couldn't do it because I pressed the wrong fucking button, so I gotta be careful about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Dragunov. The whole stipulation was the loser must leave SmackDown, so why would it make sense that he's back? I don't know what I'm going to do with Dragunov, we'll see. But everything else is good to go, I'm pretty sure. Injury rehab. Yeah, I think we're good. So we're going to get into it. We're in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The show costs $10,000 to run tonight. We only have $11,000. And the Extreme Rules match is free, because that was the power card that we picked up in the most recent season shakeup coming out of Backlash. So that kind of helps. So this match is completely free. Spectate JEY USO and Baron Corbin. Let's get into it here. Baron Corbin suffering his first singles loss on SmackDown. Clean. Because he's lost matches before. To Randy Orton in an ambulance match. He lost to LA Knight in an Intercontinental Championship match a few months ago, albeit via interference from Randy Orton, which set up the ambulance loss of the subsequent pay-per-view. So he's suffered a few losses on SmackDown before, but his first clean loss on SmackDown was to JEY USO, and he wants revenge. He beat up JEY USO in that backstage brawl a couple of weeks back. He ended up getting the better of Jay on that occasion. Now they're going to have a singles match here tonight. I don't think this will be the end of it, though. Even if Jay wins or if Corbin wins, whatever, I am expecting to continue the feud. Unless, for whatever reason, the star ratings go up and they're like, oh yeah, the feud's finished, which sometimes it does. Like the Bayley and Tegan Nox thing, I was probably going to continue, and maybe at some point I will. But Tegan beat Bayley in that cage match at the pay-per-view, and it said the feud was finished. So when Tegan Nox won, that was it. So that's why we're not continuing with Tegan Nox and Bayley for right now. But it hasn't stopped us in the past from continuing feuds, even if the game says they're over. But in that instance, it kind of makes sense to move on, because Becky, I'm not sure if I want to move into her and Bianca yet for the championship. JEY USO bringing a fucking trash can into the equation. Quick DDT there from Jay. He's building momentum again. JEY USO joining SmackDown a couple of weeks ago, answering the open challenge, another DDT, answering the open challenge from Corbin, who has been just embarking on a path to destruction since arriving on SmackDown himself last season. He's taken out LA Knight. At that point, when he was the Intercontinental Champion, although it was in non-title action, he beat Randy Orton a few times. He beat LA Knight. He's beaten a number of people, beaten Bray Wyatt a couple of weeks back as well, did Baron Corbin. So he's racked up his fair share of wins. And, looking to add another name to the list, quickly pinning Jey Uso following the sledgehammer shot, just the 1 count though. Got to imagine whoever wins in this match could earn an opportunity at some point for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship perhaps. Again, Corbin owns a win over the current champ Bray Wyatt from just a few short weeks ago. It wasn't as if he beat him a year ago, 6 months ago, whatever. He beat him just recently, so Corbin could be well on his way to earning an opportunity at the prestigious prize. And only if and only if he can avenge the loss to Jey Uso here tonight. In control so far. I mean, Jey Uso's gotten some, excuse me, some offense in, but mostly Corbin up to this point. Excuse me. Corbin's got Jey drop down. Ooh, nice spine buster there.
He's absorbed some damage already.
Nice drop kick to Jey. And a shot for good measure from Jey to Corbin. Throwing him into the ropes. Nice power slam there. Oh, nice kick from Corbin.
Vicious right forearm.
You know, I probably should have looked at what pay-per-view was next. I know it told us, and I just don't remember. It might be SummerSlam. I don't remember. It might be like Hell in a Cell or some shit like that. Nice suplex there from Jey. One. Just a 1 count. Okay.
Showing his determination there with that kick out.
Nice kick from Jey. The dilemma with Dragunov, by the way, unrelated to this match, is that he lost the Backlash, and I wanted to do the stipulation where whoever lost would be gone from the show, because Dragunov lost to Sammy. I don't really want them on the same show after being on the same show for so fucking long together. I wanted to move whoever lost that match to another show. And he lost, and that's fine. I really wanted him to win, but whatever. The problem is that I fucked up the trading thing, and if I release him, I only get like $50,000, which is like nothing. Because he's worth like $100,000 at this point, but you only get half of the contract. I have to pay him the rest. So, like, what does that even get me? You know? Jey with a nice shot. Ooh. And if I get a free agent, then it's like, okay, what do I do with this person? You know? I only have them for a finite amount of time, and they're probably going to be more expensive than $50,000, I would think, unless it's a fucking loser. Ooh. Over the kendo stick, Corbin going face first into the trash can. He was going to send Jey face first, and Jey Uso retaliated. At least they're making the most of the stipulation, which I appreciate. Normally, some of these Extreme Rules matches, they don't exactly get extreme, to say the least. They're just kind of dull. Sledgehammer shot to the gut. 2 count, Jey Uso. Close at 2. Corbin kicks out just in the nick of time. Going for a shot. Corbin reverses. Jey reverses now. These two know each other very well, despite only having that one match a couple of weeks ago. Shot from Jey. Nice combination and a shot into the corner. Corbin reverses with the punch. Going Jey across the ropes in the deep 6. What's he setting up for now? A deep 6 from Jey Uso. Corbin maybe thinking for a weapon. Instead, assuming, you know what, let's just put him away while we can. He's got Jey right into the end of days. In the cover. No rope break. No DQs. Oh, what the Jey Uso kicking out at 2.
Kick out from Jey Uso.
Jey Uso kicking out at 2.
Corbin did a great job to pull that maneuver.
Corbin getting frustrated here. He felt embarrassed at being beaten by Jey Uso a couple of weeks back as swiftly as he was. Corbin getting taken down with a clothesline. Jey Uso back in control, giving him a taste of his own medicine with the sledgehammer right to the stomach. And that's going to do some damage to that midsection, which Jey Uso will look to target with the top rope splash. But he's just looking to do as much damage as possible. Oh, go for the spear. Missed it. Corbin getting back into it. In a spine buster to Jey Uso. Corbin sees the sledgehammer. Oh, and a shot right to the face. In the cover. 1, 2, throw! No! Jey Uso kicking out at 2 7/8. That was a close call. Right into the corner. Corbin's got him right where he wants him. Face first into the turnbuckle. Oh, another sledgehammer shot, but he missed. This time connecting into the gut. Jey Uso looking to get himself back to his feet. Oh, Jey Uso reverses with a shot of his own. Oh, elbow to the stomach. More elbows to the stomach. Jay's got Corbin. Nice neck breaker. Combination in the cover. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Another big win for Jey Uso over Baron Corbin. Not only kicking out at the end of days, but going an extra step in defeating Baron again. Another big win for Jey Uso here on SmackDown.
This win has Jey pumped up.
Will that be enough to put the rivalry to rest, or will Corbin be looking for revenge on Jey in the coming weeks? It says the rivalry grows, so I think we're going to continue it with one more match, probably at the next PLE. We only have another 3 weeks to kill. All right. Bray Wyatt popularity up 2. Tyler Bate beat Baron in their first match a couple of weeks ago. Braun Breaker gets the win back, putting down Tyler Bate as he sets his sights back on the Intercontinental Championship. Okay, promo there. Alexa Bliss and Gigi Dolan going 1-on-1. Win for Alexa Bliss. New rivalry between the two. Okay. Bliss wins. Maybe Gigi attacks her afterward. Weak promo from Roxanne. Okay. Now we have to simulate our main event. CM Punk and Sami Zayn. 3. Sami Zayn picks up the win. Sami Zayn injured for 2 weeks, so he's hurt. Rivalry grows. I mean, we could say Roman cost CM Punk the win. Obviously, Punk loses. We could say that's a straight-up pinfall win for Sami Zayn. If Punk won, I would have said that he won by DQ. All right, but I think we can use, if we can buy that injury thing, we can get Sami Zayn down to like a week, and he could be free next week. All right, so we got 3, 2.5, 1.5, 2.5. Not a super strong show. All right, $99,000. That's good. So we made $100,000. We needed that cash. Wesley says, nice work, Sami Zayn, but you're going to need to step it up against me. Is Wesley back on the show? He hasn't been on SmackDown in a while, so since Mania. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. Albuquerque, oh yeah, SummerSlam is our next show. Becky says, I think you should put me in a match with Knox. I think you should. Yeah, I was reading on the left and then on the screen itself. Trust me on this. Yeah, I was going to do that match anyway. I'll make it happen in the next 3 weeks. Yes, I knew you'd agree. Can't wait to see that match on the card. Thanks. Might do that match this week, actually. Or next week. I don't know. We'll see. Tyler Bates says, boss, I'd like to get as much in-ring experience as possible as part of my journey to becoming the greatest superstar at SmackDown. Booking me in a no-holds-barred match would be a great choice for both me and the brand in either this show or the next one. How about it? You know, that's not a bad idea. We could do a rubber match between him and Braun Breaker. I would have just moved on, but I think I could do that. All right. Again, I might save that for next week. Let's see what the power cards, where are we? Tornado Alley. Yeah, no injury thing on this show. I don't even know who Sami Zayn would defend against, honestly. So, like, let me just look at the card for this show on my fucking computer in front of me. So what would our next show look like? It would be CM Punk and Reigns, again, Corbin and Jey Uso, Roxanne and Bianca again for the title. I might not even have Sami Zayn defend at this next show, because I'm not even really sure. We can maybe make him the referee, perhaps? But I'm not really sure, like, if anyone's ready, because we just lost Dragunov. And I don't want to be paying for any fucking talent scout bullshit nonsense. I don't know. Let's do Tegan Nox. Becky wants Tegan Nox on the next show. But we did bring back Billy Slugger. She's got 10 weeks remaining. Wow. Wasn't sure how much time she re-signed for. Or was brought back for free. So she's going to take on a familiar foe in Tegan Nox. She's the hand-picked opponent from Becky Lynch. Becky's going to attack Tegan Nox. I like that. We can have Tyler Bate call out Braun Breaker. Self-promo from Braun Breaker just to kill some time here. We can have Baron Corbin say he's not done with Jey Uso. Let's do that here probably. And this is all obviously subject to change. Self-promo from Braun Breaker. I like that. Alright, so we have 3 matches to fill out. What do we do? Do we do Roman Reigns and Jey Uso tonight? Eesh. I feel like, just like Roman and Bray. I don't really love that idea because I don't want Bray to lose like his first match as champion. But we kind of might have to because I don't know if we have many other options. Trying to think of what to do here. Because we have 3 matches open. That's tough. We can do that, I suppose. Roman and Bray, they have history. They'll run it back tonight. Interference from CM Punk on Roman. If Roman wins, we could say Punk got involved and attacked Roman. But if Bray wins, even better. So, I like that as the main event. We will do that match. Can't use Dragunov, obviously. Sami Zayn's hurt. Even if he wasn't, I'm not even really sure what we would do with him. So we got to do 2 women's matches. We have 5 women free. We could do 2 matches. Do we run back Bianca and Roxanne tonight? I don't think we run it back. I think we save that for the pay-per-view. I think we save that for the pay-per-view. So let's do Roxanne versus Bayley. Cool, I like that. Roxanne and Bayley going one-on-one, and then Alexa Bliss and Gigi will go one-on-one as well. And a rematch from last week. Alright, so that'll be our match, or show rather, for next week. Select an opposing brand, all superstars on the roster. We might do that. 6 random superstars on your roster will have their popularity raised by 6 points. Yeah, we can do that now. 6 random superstars on your roster. Yeah, fuck it. Why not just use it now? Bray, Jay, Billy, fuck. Tyler Bate, Corbin, and Bianca. Billy Slugger, who gives a shit? That's a fucking waste. But the other ones work well. Alright, so I like that. At least it wasn't Dragunov, because we're probably going to lose Dragunov. Fuck. Alexa Bliss and Gigi Dolan. I think it looks like the only match we're going to be able to watch next week because all the other matches have interference. It's going to be a dull match, but, maybe it ends up being great. Who knows? I don't know. But they're going to have a rematch next week. All right. So that's our show for next week. Roxanne Perez. Oh, sorry, my computer just went off. Roxanne Perez taking on Bayley one-on-one with Bianca. Going after Roxanne. Tyler Bates will be calling up Braun Breaker for a no-holds-barred rematch next week. Tegan Nox and Becky Lynch. I think we'll probably do the match next week. Because it's like I have 2 weeks and then 1 week. I think we have to do... I don't know if I could wait till the pay-per-view to do that match. I think we have to do it ahead of time. Probably have to do it ahead of time and then do the rematch at the pay-per-view. Because it looks like she wants that match ahead of time. Roxanne wants a title rematch. She's going to get it. All right. So I don't think Sami Zayn will defend on that next show. I mean, he's injured for the next 2 weeks anyway. But I don't think we're going to have him on the next show. Because from what I'm thinking, if we look at it right now, we'll probably do Bray Wyatt and Braun Breaker. Or Braun and Tyler Bate. I'm still not sure yet. I don't know what we're doing there. So we'll do something with Bray and Bate. Or I'm sorry, with Braun and Wyatt. Or Braun and Bate, so that's 1. Jey and Corbin are definitely having their next match. Their third match on pay-per-view. That's 2. Becky and Tegan is 3. 4, Roxanne and Bianca. And then 5, Punk and Roman. So we may only have 1 title match on this next show. It may not even be Bray Wyatt defending. So for a SummerSlam show, I know that sounds weak, but I don't really have anyone ready for Sami Zayn right now. And I don't think you can... Like, it would be nice if we had a power card for, like, oh, this guy that we could buy for free, but, like, the legends are fucking expensive. And I don't want to even waste money on the fucking talent scouts and all this other bullshit, so at least not right now. But yeah, that's going to do it, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in, as always. I appreciate it. We'll be back next week, or the next episode, rather, with an all-new episode. So until then, have an awesome one, guys. I'm Graham G.S. Matthews, and I'll catch your ass down the road.